Shalom, shalom. This is Shalomah coming back at you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah with another lesson. Lord's willing, I pray this is edifying. But before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Dash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone. They're teaching rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. Okay, so we're in a new year, you know, as far as the worldly, the Greek calendar. Of course, you know, the Hebrew calendar starts in which would be the first new moon of the spring equinox, and yeah, that's really the new year. So we're still, you know, close to that time. That's what, about 2.5, 3 months away. So, you know, that's not too far away. You know, going into the Passover and all of that. Feast of Unleavened Bread. So we coming up on what could be the last year in this world. Okay. So it's very possible that, you know, we could not see a year 2025. And with that being said, I want to go into some scriptures on, you know, who the Lord is looking at. Okay, because he say that he cares for his elect. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna try and pull that scripture real quick. Okay, because the Lord, he's not. As a matter of fact, let's go to 2nd Ezra 8. In verse 1, it says, "And he answered me, saying, the Most High had made this world for many, but the world to come for few." So yeah, this world that's coming to an end, this was made for many nations. All right. Not the nation of not the nation of the Israelites, but the nation of the heathens. This is the time for the Gentiles or the heathens. Okay. And you know, real soon this new world is going to be put in place. Okay, so I'm looking up this scripture on my other device. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. This is the scripture I was looking for. It's in Wisdom of Solomon. Okay. And that's 3 and 9. It says, "They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth." Okay, so we first of all, we trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and the words that's written in his Bible. All right. We don't put out the world has done us so wrong and has, you know, uncovered itself to be so corrupt that we're not putting our trust in no more into this world. You know, look, it's falling apart. It's coming to an end. It says, "And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him." Okay. And what did Yahweh Shah say? He said, "If you love me, keep my commandments." All right, so we have to abide by Yahweh Shah and also Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, the Most High. It says, "For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he had care for his elect." All right. And who is the elect? It's going to go into it. So I have a few scriptures pulled up that I want to go into. The first I want to get is, let's go to Psalms first. 37 and 11. It says, "But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace." So when you go into someone that's meek, You know, they're easy. They understand. They listen. You know, kind of low key. You know, that's who the Lord is looking for. The meek is gonna inherit the earth, because if you go look at other people that's just hard headed and don't want to listen, those are the ones that the Lord is not going to be dealing with. He only cares for his elect. And like I read in 2nd Ezra 8:1, you know, it's only a few. So we're going to keep going. As a matter of fact, Joel goes into a remnant. Joel 2, and right at the end, 32. Let's go to 31. It says, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. All right. And we'd had many blood moons, and we had a few major eclipses. Okay. There's going to be a major eclipse in the next 4 months, 5 months. I think it's in May. And look, that's right after the real New Year. I think that's going to be maybe two new moons in around the time that eclipse comes, and it's going to be, it actually puts an X right over the middle of America. So that's another sign in the heaven. Okay. And this is twofold, because the sun is represents wisdom and the moon represents knowledge. Okay, and it says the sun shall be darkened, or shall be turned into darkness. So there's not going to be any wisdom or knowledge out here amongst these people. All right. Isaiah says the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their time. And a lot of people don't have, most people have no idea what's written in these scriptures. They don't read scriptures like this. Okay. Verse 32, and it says, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. Okay. So then you got to know the name. For you have to be meek. You have to know the name. All right. Those are the characteristics of the elect. It says, for in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem, or Jerusalem, which is city of peace, and it's not talking about the actual place, it's talking about the people. Okay. It says, for in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord Yahweh had said, and in the remnant who the Lord Yahweh shall call. Okay, so it's only a remnant. That's a small number compared to the people that's on the face of the earth. Only a remnant. Okay. Let's go to Acts, because that says that goes into the same thing. Acts 2. And let's go to 21. And it shall, same thing. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord Yahweh come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord Yahweh shall be saved. And then, for those that say salvation is for everybody on earth, no. Right here, ye men of Israel. Ye men of Israel. All right. And just like I read in Joel, it said, it shall be deliverance out of Zion and in Jerusalem. So this is talking about the men of Israel, the Israelites. It says, hear these words, Yahweh of Nazareth, a man approved of the Most High among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which the Most High did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know. Okay, so I'm not gonna read no more the rest of it, but yeah, it's talking about Israel being saved, and not only Israel, but just I mean, no, it's gonna be only Israel, but what I meant to say was not all of Israel, but just a remnant. Okay, let's go to let's go back to Second Ezra. Let's go to 9 and verse 7. It says, "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works," because we are going to go through Jacob's trouble. I was just I was looking at a live stream that some people was doing online, and they was talking about, yeah, we don't got to go through Jacob's trouble. That's for the other nations. How is Jacob's trouble for the other nations? It's called Jacob's trouble. Now, when you go into Jacob's trouble and you read about it in Jeremiah, it says, "But he shall be saved out of it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Now, it's going to be trouble all over the planet. It's written in Matthew 24, also Daniel chapter 12. It's going to be a trouble as never before on the planet. So we are most definitely going to go through some hard times. Where to go, Lord's willing, I'm part of that number. Where to go that has to be purified in the fire. That fire is the trouble. And if you have those characteristics of the elect, the Lord is dealing with you. All right, verse 7, it says, "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed." So you have to be faithful. Not only know the name and not taking the mark of the beast. That was my main. That's what made me think about this whole lesson. There's a lot of people thinking that, oh, I just don't have to take the mark of the beast. No, you got to have all of these characteristics, because those that do take the mark, they got to deal with the grievous sword. Those that don't, that are not part of the elect, they got to deal with the sword, the famine, and the other destructions, the wars, all of these things. So just dodging the mark of the beast, the implant, that's not gonna save you. It says, "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed." It says, "Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from me from the beginning." So those that's going to be saved are already called from the beginning. So, it's a lot of people saying that, Jesus came and changed all of that, that was written in the beginning. And no, it's still the same thing. The Lord is still dealing with Israel. He's not dealing with these other nations. Now you got people that look like the other nations that are Israel.